The year is 2026, and a quiet revolution is underway, yet its engines are faltering. Artificial intelligence, once a distant dream, has rapidly transformed from a niche technology into the driving force of our digital world, powering everything from advanced medical diagnostics to generative art. But beneath this dazzling facade of innovation lies a stark, unyielding truth: the very foundation of this progress, the silicon supply chain, is buckling under unprecedented strain. High-performance AI clusters, the brains behind the most groundbreaking models, are now stalling, creating a bottleneck that threatens to reshape the future of technology as we know it. Imagine the computational heart of modern AI, vast data centers humming with tens of thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands, of specialized processors. These aren't your everyday computer chips. We're talking about graphics processing units, or GPUs, and their specialized cousins, AI accelerators, like NVIDIA's H100 or AMD's MI300 series. These silicon behemoths are designed for parallel processing, allowing them to perform trillions of calculations simultaneously, a requirement for training the colossal neural networks that define today's AI. They are the engines of the AI era, and their insatiable hunger for processing power is unprecedented. The global AI accelerator market, valued at $25.56 billion in 2024, is projected to skyrocket to $256.84 billion by 2033, growing at a CAGR of nearly 30% from 2025 to 2033. But what happens when the very parts these engines need become rarer than gold? The core of this crisis isn't simply about making more chips, it's about making advanced chips. The demand for AI tokens, the fundamental units of AI thought, has exploded by anywhere from 40 to 100 times in the last 18 months alone. This isn't a minor uptick, it's a silicon shock, driven by a ferocious, unyielding explosion in demand that the world's semiconductor ecosystem is struggling to keep up with. At the heart of this struggle are two highly specialized components: high-bandwidth memory, or HBM, and an advanced packaging technique called Chip-on-Wafer-on-Substrate, or CoWoS. These are not merely components, they are the linchpins enabling the incredible performance of modern AI accelerators. CoWoS is the critical technology that allows multiple chips, typically a powerful GPU and several stacks of HBM, to be integrated onto a single substrate with extreme density and efficiency. Without this intricate packaging step, even the most advanced 3-nanometer wafers cannot become functional AI chips. The problem? TSMC, the world's leading contract chipmaker and a pivotal player in AI chip production, has its CoWoS capacity completely sold out through 2025 and well into 2026. NVIDIA itself has confirmed that CoWoS assembly capacity is oversubscribed through at least mid-2026. And it's not just CoWoS. HBM, especially the latest HBM3 and HBM3E, is also completely sold out through 2026, with some manufacturers like SK Hynix reporting their entire 2026 HBM supply is already booked. This dual-constraint environment has created a packaging-bound era of chip manufacturing. This crisis isn't just about manufacturing floors, it's deeply entangled with global geopolitics. The semiconductor industry, by its very nature, is concentrated in a few key regions, with Taiwan playing a central, almost singular, role in advanced manufacturing. This concentration introduces systemic risks, making the entire supply chain vulnerable to everything from natural disasters to geopolitical tensions. Export controls, particularly from the US restricting high-end AI chips to China, have created a complex web of restrictions, leading to an unexpected surge in the market for second-hand NVIDIA A100 and H100 GPUs in China and even large-scale smuggling operations. This strategic realignment further strains global supply and creates immense market volatility, proving that silicon physics matter more than software roadmaps or vendor commitments. The consequences are far-reaching. Lead times for critical hardware like NVIDIA's H100 GPUs have stretched to over 40 weeks, meaning companies wait nearly a year just to receive their orders. This is not a mere inconvenience, it's a fundamental constraint that is stalling AI development and deployment. Smaller enterprises and startups are disproportionately affected, priced out of accessing necessary computational resources, creating a clear divide between the haves and have-nots in the AI race. Even major cloud providers, often seen as a solution to on-premises shortages, are struggling, requiring longer contracts, large cluster commitments, and upfront payments for H100 access. The estimated cost to build an AI supercomputer can range from $5 million for smaller setups to upwards of $100 million for cutting-edge infrastructure, with projections suggesting a leading AI supercomputer in 2030 could cost $200 billion and require 2 million AI chips. But humanity is nothing if not resilient, and the industry is scrambling for solutions. Billions are being poured into new fabrication plants, with TSMC alone budgeting $52 to $56 billion for capacity expenditures this year, marking a 37% increase from 2025. However, building a new leading-edge fab takes 3 to 4 years, followed by additional time to ramp production to high yields. Companies like Intel are also exploring alternative advanced packaging technologies, such as EMIB and Foveros, as potential solutions to bypass CoWoS bottlenecks. There's also a strong push towards optimizing existing hardware, with many organizations currently utilizing only 20 to 30% of their GPU capacity, suggesting significant room for efficiency improvements through techniques like GPU fractionalization. So, what does this packaging-bound era mean for the future? The structural bottlenecks in advanced packaging and HBM are expected to persist through 2027, and possibly even until 2030. The selective crunch driven by AI infrastructure demand is reshaping global production lines, with memory manufacturers prioritizing HBM at the expense of conventional DRAM and NAND, leading to shortages and price hikes across the broader electronics market. The race for AI dominance is no longer just about algorithms or funding, it's about securing those precious slots on advanced packaging lines. The silicon supply chain crisis isn't merely a temporary glitch, it's a profound, structural challenge that will define the pace and accessibility of AI innovation for years to come. Can the world's most critical industrial base truly catch up to AI's relentless ascent? Only time and silicon will tell.